is just an opportunity for us to practice rearranging equations. So we already know how to do some of this stuff. So if I said 2x equals 7m minus 3 over 4. Okay, we know how to do this, don't we? If I want to get m by itself, what would I do first? Times it by the 4. So what do I get? So 8x equals 7m minus 3. What do I do next? Add 3. Now we're trying to, so let me give you a piece of advice. Never move the letter that you're trying to get by itself unless you have to. Just move one thing at a time away from it. Try not to touch it. What do I move next? Divide by 7. All right. So we know how to do some of these things. What if we had... All right, what am I going to do first? I'm going to, so actually, yeah, let's do this 1 plus y. All right, so I'm going to get x by itself. So what am I going to move first? The 4, I'm going to subtract 4. So 1 plus y minus 4. What do I do next? Divide by 3. So this is y minus 3 over 3. And then what do I do next? Okay, now. Okay, am I done? Okay, you've missed something that no one's bringing up. What is the thing that I should have done, Amrita? Plus and minus, good. Remember, when you take a square root, you need to take both the positive and the negative. What is 5 squared?
5.
What is negative 5 squared?
5.
So if I am taking the square root of 25, I can't tell whether the original thing was positive or negative, right? So that's what I'm doing here. I'm saying it could be either. All right, so I've just done a lesson with grade 12 psych on quantum physics. You like superstates, you don't know what the original state is. So we're going to say it's everything at once. That is unnecessarily complicated for now. But positive and negative, we're going to say it could be either of those. All right, let me now give you something where there are multiple of the same letter, because we've talked about that before, haven't we? Oh no, let's not do it like that. Okay, what I want to do is get m by itself. So this is a really common type of problem. I can almost guarantee that you will get one on the exam. All right, they always want to test for this. So what should I do first if I want to find m? Right, I need to combine the m's. So that means I need to get them together. I'm going to leave 3 over here, and I'm going to bring this across because I don't want it. All right, so how do I bring this across? And I'm also going to bring this across over here because I need good. So I'm going to bring that across. So I've got 7m minus, sorry, 6, done it all at once, haven't I? 7m minus m.
That's 6m.
Okay, so I've got 3 plus 2y equals 6m. Good. It's 2y over 6 equals m. Simplify this for me.
1 over 1 plus. Oh no. No. 1 over 3.
Okay, we're not going to do it. So you're not going to simplify this unless everything is divisible by something. There's nothing that all 3 of these have in common. Okay, so we're going to leave it like this. Let's do another example where this is worse. Okay, so I know I'm very lovely. 4 plus 3m equals 7x m plus 5y. All right, so let's do something like this. Now I've got something that's worse. Okay, I'm going to start the same way. What am I going to do? Get my m's together. So let's leave 3m over here, and let's bring over 7xm. Then I'm going to leave 5y, and I'm going to bring 4 over here. What am I going to do with this? Factorize. What do you mean by that? I'm going to take m out as my common factor. So now I have 3 minus 7x equals 5y minus 4, right? And now what do I do? Now I'm going to divide. So now I've got 5y minus 4, 5y, 3 minus 7x. The thing? Okay. Yeah, because that's a new thing. Okay, so then I've got m by itself. So what you do is you get them together, take out m as a common factor. All right, I'm going to give you one to have a practice at. Please do this question for me. Oh no, life is terrible. All right, so you can have... All right, I would like you to get x by itself in the green equation, please. Go for it. You're going to get x by itself in the green equation. That's 4xz. This is not. I'm just telling you to get x by itself. Let me get rid of that. Please get x by itself.
Why don't we?
This whole topic is just further things of algebra. Where are you? That's a Z. That's a Z.
And then the rest of it, I just get so done with asking. Yes, that's how it yeah.
All right, you should be collecting your x's as your first step. Get things on the same side of the equal sign. Yeah, when x by itself, not m, x by itself, please. Because if there's brackets, it's multiplying, right? All right, I'm going to write this out twice and solve it both ways. All right. Okay, we're listening. I'm going to solve this in two different ways because I'm sure that there would be people in the room that did it on different sides of the equal sign. So it doesn't matter if you put x on the left or the right. You will get different signs, but the answer will be correct. As long as all of the signs are different, it means you haven't made a mistake. So on this side, I'm going to put everything on the left, and on this side, I'm going to put everything on the right. So here I've got 3xy plus 4, sorry, not plus, minus 4xz minus 4xz equals 3m minus 2. All right, so I've brought the 2 across and the 4xz over here. Then I'm going to take x out as my common factor. So I've got 3y minus 4z equals 3m minus 2. And then I'm going to divide this on the other side. All right, can I simplify this at all? Can this be simplified? No. So let's do the same thing on here in case you did it that way. I'm going to have 2 minus 3x. I'm going to bring, sorry, 3m, my bad. 2 minus 3m. And then I've got 4xz minus 3xy. Okay, 2 minus 3m. I'm going to pull out x as my common factor. And then I'm going to bring this across as a division. 4z minus 3y. Can you see that these are the same thing, but every sign is different? This is positive 2, negative 3m. And then the other side, it's the other way around. Same here. Positive 4z, negative 3y. Shh, boys, listen up. So it doesn't matter. Both of these versions are correct. It does not matter which way you did it, as long as every sign is different. Okay, let's do one more where I do a bit more square rooting.
Wow.
All right, can you do this one for me, please? Wow, we all had a bit of a freak out just then.
What do we solve?
Okay, I want you to get y by itself, please. Now, this is really important that you think about what you're doing to each part. I suspect a number of people are going to accidentally forget some brackets in this one. Think about how to use some brackets.
I've done it.
Do we expand brackets?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, you don't need to. You don't need to expand your brackets. You should have brackets.
Your first thing.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what? You know what? You got the same thing as me? Am I wrong? Oh, no, I got it right.
You're squaring the whole thing.
I mean, if you didn't thought,
Yeah.
oh, you did
Then you
it.
have to
No,
fold
it's
it
not
back.
franchise, yeah, and say that then.
All right, so your first step should have been squaring the entirety of
Yes.
the other side. Undoing a square root is squaring, but all of this requires a square. Okay, so Helen just asked, do I need to expand the brackets? No, you don't. You can just leave it like that. If you did, you're not wrong. It's just not necessary. So then I've got 5y equals all of this again, plus 2. And what am I doing next? Dividing by y. If you did expand it, you should have had m squared plus 4m plus 6 over 5 because of the 2. If you had this, you're also correct, but there's just no need to expand your brackets.
Okay.
All right, let's do our textbook work today.